So how do you like Bucharest? Interesting city? It's quite interesting how they give nicknames to the cities. For example, Istanbul, because it is placed on two continents, people call it the portal of Europe. Bucharest was nicknamed the Paris of the East for many years for the architecture in the old town and old part of the town. But when you come to Bucharest, I'm sure you have seen many grey buildings, communist apartment blocks. The city changed a lot during the communist regime of Romania, especially in the second period or under the rule of Nicolae Ceausescu. Hope you brought a paper because we'll be going into some Romanian history now. From 1965 to 1989, Nicolae Ceausescu ruled the country with an iron fist. He wanted to redevelop, one of his main goals was to develop and also to rebuild the city, and he got the chance after the 1977 earthquake. A huge earthquake which historians still consider one of the largest catastrophes of the country, as it killed 1,500 people in less than one night. That's huge. And after the earthquake, Ceausescu started what he called Project Bucharest, a small project in which he started reconstructing the central part first, destroying 1/6 the area of the town at the time in the process. On the Arsenal Hill, which is the tallest point of Bucharest, he decided to place a new administrative center of the state, which the country was lacking indeed. But for the administrative center, 20,000 people were displaced, hundreds of houses, schools, churches, and even an entire stadium was erased of the map of Bucharest. In 1984, 20,000 construction workers, more or less, please, came to Bucharest to work 3 shifts a day, 7 days a week for what will become known as the House of the Republic, or widely known by the people as, ironically, the House of the People. Between 1984 and 1989, around 60% of this building were finished as they worked continuously 3 shifts a day. And after 1989, the building was finished because it would have been way more expensive to demolish it than to repurpose it for the national parliament. And since 2004, when the entire parliament of Romania, 466 members of the parliament, moved here, it stands as the Palace of the Parliament. The name was changed, of course. Stands as I said, the second largest administrative center, but also as the Romanian building with the largest presence in the World Guinness Book of Records, too. Being the most expensive administrative center, it was valued at 4 billion euros, right? And also the heaviest administrative center with a total weight of 4.10 million tons. Extremely heavy. Out of the 4.10 million tons, there are 2.5 million tons of marble, more than 3 tons of gold, more than 3,500 tons of crystal, and many other materials. All of them of Romanian origins, as this was the wish of Nicolae Ceausescu to use what he considered the best materials in the world at the time, Romanian materials. Now, let's go see this amazing work of the architects, because at the moment we are inside the small hallway, right? Let's go inside the first room behind the brown doors over there, which is a little bit better. This is the first, this is the beginning. Alright, so carefully planned, the House of the Republic, or House of Parliament, was designed by a huge team of more than 500 individual architects, right? A huge effort. The entire team was coordinated by one single person, the head architect Anca Petrescu, who at the time of the constructions was only 35 years old. 35 years old. It was a really great responsibility. It was a job that no architect in the country wanted, because everybody knew they would have to work under the close supervision of the communist state. And as the regime was extremely strict, especially after 1984, it was a hard job. It was seen as a really hard job. But still, Anca Petrescu took the chance, and she gave us one of the most interesting buildings for its architecture. This is the style of Art Deco, as you can see, placed in the performance hall of the building. If you're wondering why does the Parliament need a performance hall, because during the international events, many cultures and many countries like to share history and parts of their culture throughout concerts and throughout theater plays. And that over there, don't miss the heaviest chandelier of the building with a weight of only 5 tons. I know, like everybody has at home. Right, 5 tons, it was made out of crystal, and it has a brass skeleton, being the only chandelier which cannot be maintained from the outside. Right? For its maintenance and the light bulbs and the electrical parts, people go in